Hello and welcome to probably one of my larger LEGO hauls recently. Probably stuff worth over about £2,500 in total. If you're new, please make sure to subscribe. So this basically comprises of stuff from LEGO Store, which you can kind of already see there as just the best way to get them back. Amazon, and there is some stuff from my wholesaler as well, so some September 1st sets in here and some investment sets as well. So let's get started off with those boxes. So starting off with this top box, it is, as you can see, got some brickheads in. This was just the best way to get them back from a holiday in France without damaging them. So paper bag's a bit flimsy, but these plastic boxes are quite good. So these are basically just the Goofy and Pluto brickheads. There is 6 in here, so nothing too special about those. There is also there's one Lego bag. So I'm not sure if this is rolled out across all the stores, but I've noticed I have been doing it for a while. But it is just loads of like this instrument piece, guitar type piece. So you can just buy these for 50 cents each. So they can go on Bricklink sell for about £1. So decent little return on those. Moving on to the next tub is going to be basically all the promos I got. So we've got some of these 12-in-1 ones, pretty decent little promo. So this rolled out the day after we got there, so that was quite handy for my trip. So we got 3 of those, and then also this flower pot. This was a re-release of a promo, so quite good to get that. So this was if you spent over 85 or 50 euros, and the plant pot was 150. So I had to spend a fair bit, but I could just make that up with the orders, as you can tell. So moving on to the final box, as you can see, there's a whole lot of brickheads in here. I'll explain my reasoning behind why so many brickheads in a second, but we have a lot of the Ahsoka Tano brickheads. This should go quite well with the Ahsoka Tano show, which is up and released on Disney+. We have a few more Goofy and Pluto ones. We have some Daisy Ducks, and down the bottom you can see some Donald Ducks as well. So all these brickheads are supposedly retiring this year. I've done a mono retiring links before. I reckon the Ahsoka should do really well. It's had a 2-year release, so it's quite a long release for brickhead, but not as long as the Mandalorian and Grogu one. Donald Duck and Daisy Duck are Disney, along with the Goofy and Pluto, so they should do very well as well, as the past Disney ones have, but I doubt they will do as well. The reason brickheads generally go up so much is because they usually, well, A, it's quite a collector's thing, it's a really good line to have, but you can't really bricklink them out because there's always these just individual printed parts, which makes them all unique. So the ones which don't do well are the ones without really the unique printed parts. So hopefully these should do very well. They actually worked out about £7 each for these. £6-7 each, because had discounts and the exchange rate was quite good at the time, so that was quite good. And the Goofy and Pluto is about £10-12, so really good, and it's probably the cheapest you could probably get them. So moving on to the first Amazon one of the haul. This has been opened already because it was just checking boxes weren't like creased inside, because there was stuff on top of it. But in here, actually I'll take them out. So in here we have some of the Obi-Wan Kenobi Jedi Starfighters. When I bought those, they were retiring this year, and then they got removed off the list, but I got them for about £18, so pretty good price on those. Don't mind holding on for those a bit longer. We have some more of this Speed Champions James Bond car. They were about £10-11, really good price on those. Same price with this Nissan one. I remember start of the year when this first came out, it was impossible to get, selling for £30-40 on eBay, and now you could get it for about £12. So there's quite a few of those in this box. I think they're the only 3 different sets in here, but yeah, so this one's retiring this year. Not sure how well it will actually do. I initially thought it should do quite well, however it has been on sale a lot, and some investors will know the more it's on sale, the more people will stock up with it, therefore the market could be saturated after. However, I think I got it at quite a good price, so I should still be able to make decent return either this Christmas, but most likely the Christmas after, and the other ones which aren't retiring yet, the Christmas after that, or maybe the one after that. So it's a bit of a long-term hold, but it is still quite a good investment, hopefully. So by the way, you can just see how long I've actually had this one. It missed the last haul video because it was in the garage. As you can see, it's advertising Prime Day on it, which, yeah, that was quite a while ago. Just on top as well. So inside here is more Speed Champions. So I don't recall getting these ones. I thought that you should have been the slightly decreased. Should have been the James Bond one, but these must have been a good price. So yeah, there's 6 in there. Slightly damaged box. I need one of these to build for myself. But yeah, they're a bit all like there's too many in that box alone, so that's why they're all slightly creased. Slightly annoying, but should still be a good investment nonetheless. Now to the penultimate Amazon one. Remember, we still got those 2 big ones left, which are probably the main ones for this video. So inside this one, probably is actually more Speed Champions. I have ordered so many recently. Yes. So more of these Speed Champions. This is what I thought the last one should have been. More the James Bond car, another 6 of those. So these obviously in the same size box, but they have a thinner one, like a small box, so not crushed as much, which is always good to see. And now on to the last Amazon one. This one is also open for it because it was crushed, and I want to check the contents inside. So inside here is more Speed Champions. I don't really recall ordering so many, but there is. I think some of them might have been. No, I think I opened those. But I'm not sure if you remember from a previous haul, I got some of these in combination with those. It was both these for 18 quid, so £9 each, pretty good on those, so that's probably why there's so many. But yeah, there's just another 6 of them in there. Got quite a few of those in this haul, more than I definitely remember. But now let's get on to those big ones at the back. So these big ones are from my wholesaler. You've probably seen quite a few of this stuff in the past. Really quite reliable. I actually got these the other day, and they are September 1st sets, so it is always good to have them for release. So I have actually sold both of these, like contents of these, as I do quite a lot of pre-orders on eBay, and that's just a really good way to either to quickly make sales, so you then have the money up front to do, and then you just basically left with the profit, and just to not be overstocked. I originally started off with a quantity of 10, and then that went up to 15 when I realised I can sell more. So inside here, both boxes will be the same, so I'll probably just open this one, is the Lego Marvel minifigures. So let's just move that out of the way. And as you can tell, 71039, as you can tell, they are very different to the previous type minifigure boxes. I've brought over a 71037 box just to compare. So as you can see, bit of a height difference, and that is because these are now dual layered. With the recent change from the plastic-ish bags to cardboard, they've obviously had less. Well, obviously takes up more space. So there is the new box, and there is the new minifigures. So I have done a video on the field guide. I'll probably link that in the description, but I will also do another one with me doing all the weights and different techniques you can get in there, and also testing a few other theories as well. So I have 15 of those. I've sold 4 of them as just a case. They're just going out somewhere. Sold like 26 sets, and then the rest as just individual minifigures. So all are sold, which is quite good to see. So that's going to be basically this weekend, sorting them out into all the different figures, which there'll be a video on as well. So that's going to be it for today. If you're new, please make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.